Here's your news for February 12th, 2020. We're starting off today with news from Raw, as after the cameras stopped rolling following the 8-man tag team main event, the action kept going for the fans in the arena. In a dark match, the crowd in Ontario, California saw R-Truth take on Randy Orton in a rare appearance by Truth in a regular match, as the past year for him has mostly been about the 24/7 title. Despite his numerous title reigns, Truth would fall to Orton and the RKO, and this was a unique contest to close out the night, but it sent the crowd home with one more match for their buck. This week's Raw also saw an appearance by Shayna Baszler, who left a big impression, literally, on Becky Lynch. While the arrival of the Queen of Spades was expected, nobody expected Baszler to bite the back of the man's neck, and as she had blood all over her face and gave a demonic scream, the WWE had to edit a lot of the footage. As Baszler bit Becky's neck, many fans were reminded of the WWE's original Vampire Warrior Gangrel, though we doubt this is what WWE intended. The love for the Attitude Era star was so much that Gangrel started trending during Raw, as fans posted comparisons between him and Baszler, as well as several memes that saw the Queen of Spades as part of the Brood. For what it's worth, Gangrel is still competing on the independent scene, as well as running the Gangrel Wrestling Asylum in Dania Beach, Florida, so a return to the company isn't out of the question. Though the Raw Women's Champion was left reeling from the attack, Lynch did attend a big press conference for WrestleMania 37 and showed up with a bandage on the back of her neck. When asked by Ryan Satin how her neck was doing, she said it was still tender, but gave herself the nickname of Becky the Vampire Slayer. This comment wasn't missed by Baszler, as the former NXT Women's Champion took to Twitter to respond, claiming that the man was living in make-believe, but it won't stop the Queen of Spades. This feud is certainly interesting given Vince McMahon saying that WWE programming wouldn't use blood and guts, and with plenty of weeks until WrestleMania, expect this feud to get a lot uglier from here. More news from the man now, as Lynch recently spoke with TV Insider, and among various topics, spoke about how much money she should be earning. It's hard to argue with the fact that Lynch is the company's top female star, especially after defeating Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair in the main event of WrestleMania 35. According to the man, she thinks she should make more money than anyone else, including even WWE Chairman Vince McMahon. She said, "I should be making more in that whole company, everybody, Vince McMahon included. I want to change the game. I want to prove that it doesn't matter your gender, your race, your background. If you're doing the job and keeping people invested, if you're keeping people interested, then you deserve to be paid at a higher level than anybody else. Or as high as anybody else. As high as the best of them. I look around the arenas and the majority of the people are in my shirts. The majority of the people hold signs for me. So pay me as such, and that'll be the way it'll be." These are bold words by the man, and though there's an argument that Lynch should be the highest paid woman on the roster, we can't see the company matching the multi-million-dollar contract of WWE Champion Brock Lesnar anytime soon. While Lynch will seemingly have her hands full at WrestleMania 36 with Shayna Baszler, another big match WWE are teasing for the show is NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. After winning the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble, the Queen has her choice of opponents, and according to PW Insider, Flair will be in attendance this Sunday when Ripley defends her title against Bianca Belair. The report reads, "The current plan for this Sunday's NXT TakeOver Portland is for Charlotte Flair to be in attendance to further her storyline with Rhea Ripley leading into WrestleMania 36. On Raw this week, Flair once again refused to reveal who her WrestleMania opponent will be, but fans can expect a clearer picture after this Sunday. Speaking of Rhea Ripley, the reigning NXT Women's Champion has a lot going for her, but that still doesn't stop people trying to tear her down. After posting a gym selfie ahead of an NXT live event in Las Vegas, one so-called fan said that the Australian star looks gross, though should have known better than to mess with the champ. Firing back, Ripley said that it's lucky that the fan won't ever have to wake up next to her, and claimed that her physique had made the fan question his own masculinity. Maybe people will get the hint that they can't throw insults at Rhea Ripley, as the NXT Women's Champion can tear someone apart both online and in the ring. There's been a lot of talk about WrestleMania 36, but before that show, WWE will host their annual Elimination Chamber pay-per-view on March 8th. During Raw, a commercial for the show revealed that the main event will feature Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman versus Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus King Corbin versus Robert Roode in an Elimination Chamber match, and the winner of the match will go on to face the Universal Champion at WrestleMania 36 in Tampa. Now, the Wells Fargo Center has confirmed that the match is indeed scheduled for the show, as they have posted the commercial on their Twitter account, and fans can expect the match to be announced on SmackDown possibly as soon as this Friday. Big news for John Cena fans, as he'll be making a rare return to SmackDown very soon. During WWE Backstage, it was revealed that John Cena will be coming back for something on the Blue brand. John Cena will be on WWE Friday Night SmackDown on February 28th. They will be in Boston, which is his hometown. John Cena reportedly wants a significant role at WrestleMania 36. Who do you think he should go against at Mania? Share your comments below. One notable name missing from this year's Chamber match is The Miz, who has made a pretty bold claim regarding WrestleMania 37. Given that next year's show will be in Hollywood, the WWE's resident movie star took to Instagram this week to claim that he must be in the main event of next year's show, otherwise he'll quit the company. The Miz is no stranger to the main event of WrestleMania, defeating John Cena at WrestleMania 27 in 2011, but it's hard to buy that the veteran would quit if he doesn't get that spot next year. One thing for certain is that it'll be interesting to see how WWE's booking over the next year shapes the A-listers' potential return to the main event picture. One superstar who knows all about main eventing WrestleMania is The Rock, and while the Brahma Bull doesn't have much time for WWE anymore, that may change when WrestleMania goes Hollywood next year. While speaking at the WrestleMania 37 press conference, Roman Reigns said that next year's show at the SoFi Stadium in LA would be the perfect place to battle his cousin. He said, "I said it earlier, man, if there's a stadium, hey DJ, check it out. You know everyone's always dream match, me and him. First of all, we're family, so it's all love. If there was going to be an event for him to compete in, to perform in, a venue to hold that mass-scale type of attention he will bring, it's right here in your backyard. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta go far." Time will tell whether WWE can convince The Rock to lace up his boots one more time, as he's always in great shape, but with his busy film schedule and the fact that several movies hinge on him not being injured, the match against the big dog could still never happen. Speaking of The Rock, the Great One's daughter Simone recently signed with the WWE and has been attending the Performance Center to become the company's first fourth-generation superstar. According to Fightful Select, Simone is well liked in the company, and the 18-year-old has already been attending the WWE PC on and off for a couple of years now. The same report said that The Rock's daughter is easy to work with, saying, "They said that she was easy to deal with, grounded, and eager to learn and open to instruction. Triple H also told me last year that she had the bug for the business of wrestling." Simone's tweet thanking the WWE shows how seriously she is taking this opportunity, as not only does she have the family heritage to succeed, but she also has a work ethic and mindset that will go a long way in helping her career. We are looking at WWE's corporate side now, as their stock took a huge tumble in price recently after the dismissal of co-presidents Michelle Wilson and George Barrios. According to reports, there were some conflicts in the vision for the company, and Vince McMahon wanted to run things as he sees fit. Despite the fall in stock value, the WWE's executives still got their bonuses, and the PW Insider reports that according to recent SEC filings, the top brass in the company received nice bonuses in the form of company stock. When the stock market closed yesterday, WWE was trading at $42.71, meaning that Vince McMahon, who received 12,456 shares, raked in around $532,000, while other executives such as Kevin Dunn, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon all received some pretty big bonuses. We're looking back at the 2020 Royal Rumble now, as following the shocking return of Edge, many fans have started speculating on a return for his former tag team partner Christian. This week, WWE added to the speculation when they filed a trademark for Christian's name on February 5th. And while this might be just another instance of WWE securing a name they don't want anyone else using, it's also very interesting timing. We've previously reported that Christian could get involved in the Edge-Orton feud, and now this new trademark's been filed for any new merchandise that'll feature Captain Charisma. Christian's name isn't the only recent trademark by WWE though, as the term Texas Rattlesnake, a nickname for Stone Cold Steve Austin, has also been trademarked for clothes. Interestingly enough, the WWE filed a second trademark for the Texas Rattlesnake term, which was filed under Entertainment Services, which could imply that Austin, or at least his nickname, will have a bigger role in WWE over the coming years. Given that Austin is arguably the biggest star in wrestling history, it makes sense that the WWE is locking down every part of Steve Austin's name that they can at this point. Now, this week's edition of WWE Backstage saw the return of CM Punk to the show, and the straight-edge superstar had plenty to say on WWE's product. Regarding the Shayna Baszler neck bite, Punk said that the Queen of Spades is a badass but doesn't need the neck biting, though Paige compared the former NXT Women's Champion to Mike Tyson, saying that WWE isn't portraying her as a vampire. Speaking about the road to WrestleMania, Punk admitted that he's not a big fan of there being so many pay-per-views on the road, but also admitted, albeit through gritted teeth, that Randy Orton has been on fire since his return, and when he's motivated, there's nobody better than the Viper. Interestingly, Punk wasn't the only big name promised for the show, as Stephanie McMahon was also announced, but her appearance came in the form of a pre-recorded interview at the SoFi Stadium, meaning that there was no interaction between McMahon and Punk. One person Punk did interact with, though, was Charlotte Flair, who the former WWE champion said would be an excellent tutor for Simone Johnson, and after serving as the hype man for the Queen to close out the show, the Chicago-made star once again proved why he's still one of wrestling's most entertaining stars, even out of the ring. More news from out of the ring now, as so far on the Broken Skull sessions, Steve Austin has interviewed The Undertaker, Goldberg, and Kane, and now it's the Big Show's turn to join this elite list. The episode featuring Austin and Show will premiere on the WWE Network on Sunday, February 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern, which will mark a change to the usual programming formula. Until now, all the episodes of Austin's Show have premiered after a major wrestling event on the network. February's schedule is a bit abnormal, with the first Sunday NXT TakeOver and a weekday Saudi show in lieu of a normal Raw or SmackDown event, but could the change also be a result of WWE's changing network strategy? Whatever the case is, expect Austin to get some good stories out of the veteran former world champion. From two legends of wrestling to the next generation of WWE, as NXT has often been called the best thing in the company today, and now it seems this idea will be reflected at the biggest stage of them all. According to Dave Meltzer, there are plans for NXT to have a big presence at WrestleMania 36 in Tampa, and this comes following the company trying to build the Gold brand as its own unique brand, rather than as a developmental place for stars to jump from to Raw or SmackDown. After NXT won its Survivor Series, it makes sense that the Gold show would also be at WrestleMania, as it seems Rhea Ripley won't be the only star from NXT to have a high-profile match at the Showcase of the Immortals. And finally today we're ending with news from AEW, as Dustin Rhodes has revealed that he's heard that the company could be on their way to the UK. Speaking to TalkSport, the former Goldust claimed that the British fans may be in store for a mini-tour, and that the English capital of London is definitely a place he wants to go. He said, "Rumor has it that we may be doing a little mini-tour over there in the UK. And I hope so, I hope that's true. Definitely want to hit London, man. London's a good town for us, good town for wrestling. All the UK is, man. The UK's got deep roots in wrestling and they love wrestling. So hopefully, sooner rather than later, we're going to get over there." Though AEW just got started last year, the company has made huge strides over the past 12 months, and are already way ahead of where most companies were at the same point in their own history. Given the amount of British wrestling there is, it's clear that the UK would be an excellent place for AEW to tour, and it turns out that this tour might happen sooner than anyone expected.